Hey guys, Rage here, and welcome back to the Traveler SMP. Once again, we're back playing on this SMP. Last episode, we built ourselves this beautiful house. I'm ridiculously happy with how this came out. I think it's probably some of my best work. Coda is down here with his new girlfriend. Coda's not very happy with me right now, I don't think. I unintentionally tapped him when I was trying to put him in a hole, and he got a little angry. But I got some floors in place, and I got these elevators so that we can hop up and down pretty easily. But this floor right here is not touched at all. And this floor up here is, however, I decorated it, got a little bedroom. You'll notice there's 3 beds. That's because 2 other members of the server, Aphid and Ender, actually moved in with me. And the 3 of us are going to be doing our little thing here, playing and hanging out. But so for today, I actually want to get into ore processing situation. See, I found a way online, which I talked about in the last video, to ore hemi-quadruple. But in order to do all of that, we need to get into a mod called Modern Industrialization. And that mod, although it has an epic name, is going to be quite interesting. Now, I've not looked into it. I've literally just looked up the name of the mod, and that is it. But what I need to do now is I need to actually get myself a book. Where's my there? There. I have no leather. Well, what if we just get a grindstone and pick a, what do we not, who uses Prot 1? Nobody uses Prot 1. Let's be real. Now the question is, do I remember how to do this? Ooh. Is this normal? Oh, I need normal smooth. I need normal stone. Alright, I'm gonna get a book real quick. Cause we need to get a book so that way we can make the this MI guidebook. It's the guidebook for the entire mod. It's just gonna be amazing. Some copper nuggets and a book. And I have a copper ingot here. That'll get me 9 copper nuggets, just like a normal situation, which I kind of like that recipe. But now, if I remember correctly, it should just be like this to make a grindstone. Beautiful. And now if I place this here, do that, that'll give us a book. Beautiful. Place the book here and make the guidebook. Excellent. So this is actually probably going to be a quest in here, I'm assuming. So if I go into, ooh, what? Adventurer? Waystones. Ooh, I'll take that. Step in Twilight Forest. I actually did not do this, but I'm assuming one of them did, which is beautiful. You know, I always like that. Now, we need to look into technology. Modern industrialization. Ooh, Bewitchment. What do we get in Bewitchment? Who is getting tag lock kits and stuff in Bewitchment? Somebody in my group is getting into Bewitchment, and I don't know who, but I'm collecting all the rewards for it. Anyway, modern industrialization. So it starts all starts off with the guidebook. Smart Industrialization offers powerful logistic tools such as multi-part items, item, fluid, and energy cables in the same block, resource generation, set up multi-block quarries for continuous resource generation, energy production and distribution, use steam and oil processed into diesel throughout distillation, nuclear fusion, and eventually for the most persevering fusion to power your factory. Boost your energy transfer rates using higher voltage with layers of transformers. Total automation, having machines generate and process all your resources while you're flying around the world with your gravichest. It's a long way there. Can you do it? Hold a book in your main hand while hovering over a machine / multi-block for more info. This is complicated. And that would have given me the guidebook that I just crafted, so that's good to know. A poor man's compressor is the first task. So before making bronze, we will need to create a forge hammer. You can put iron, copper, and tin ore in the forge hammer, and you will receive 2 raw ores per ore. Okay, so you can increase this ratio by using a hammer. The hammer increases the ratio in the forge hammer and unlocks more recipes at the cost of some durability. So I need steel plates and steel ingots, or I can make it with iron, which is what I'm going to do because I don't have steel. that I know of. But I also don't have a lot of iron. So we're gonna make do with what we have. How do I... Okay. Okay. So I might have just lied. Yeah, I'm gonna be 1 iron short. That's not good. Well, I guess I'm gonna start off this episode with a time lapse. I'm a little Mighty Mine time lapse. I'm gonna be right back. So I've been doing some research about all of the stuff that we're gonna need and getting introduction. It's a lot to read. But I have a very small understanding of what to do right now, and that is to continue with what we were going to do. So right now, let's put this over here. So this right here will allow us to make different things. So if I put in like this, I need okay. So I need 4 of these so I can make 1 large plate, right? And this large plate will allow, if I make enough of them, I can get an iron hammer. An iron hammer will allow me to then put in iron and get back more iron. That's not do this. It'll allow you to like double your ore input. It'll be, which is what I'm looking for. But that's only step 1 of several hundred. However, I'm going to need a lot more iron, and iron is quite a little pain to get right now. But I do want to first say sorry because I recorded a whole time lapse with my mining, and the file corrupted when I went to import it into my editing software, and I can't get it back. So, yay! Oh, I'm gone. Yay! Look at that. I can disappear too. Magic. But I apologize that it happens. But it's just one of the perks of being a content creator, I guess. But so I'm gonna get to work and get a bunch of these now, and I was going to try to go ahead and keep mining, but I'm not gonna bother with the time lapse because you guys can see that I've been actually mining. I literally went ahead and I built a staircase straight through the zombie spawner thing, not once but twice. So that's fun. But if you look through these quests as well, though, in our modern industrialization, we've actually gone ahead and we've completed our poor man's hammer, which will give us an iron. Oh, this is awesome. All right, so an iron hammer. I was gonna go mining. Screw that. No, we're more important on this now. So this will allow us. Wait, what's next on our quest? Make sure I'm incorrect. Ooh, steam mining drill or your first bronze. Welcome to the steam age. Okay, so this is broken up into stages. So first off, you have the bronze age, which is the steam age, and then you have this like all these steam blast furnaces and getting your first steel and all of that, and then it goes into the electric age, and from the electric age you go into the mid game age, and then from the mid game age it breaks off even more until the late game age, and from it just keeps going and going until you have, casual matter. Ooh-woo matter. Ooh-woo matter. Alright, that's funny. I'm probably not going to be going through all of this, to be honest with you. I'm only going to be doing a little bit of modern industrialization just for ore processing. But once I get what I need, I'll probably switch up mods. But for right now, we will be going into this. So if I put that in there, and then I can grab something out of here. Let's grab, like, gold. Here, we have raw gold. So if I put raw gold in here, this should it gives me a bunch of gold dust. So yeah, you see I've a bunch of 44 gold dust now. So like, let's actually do the math here. If I do copper here, let's do like let's only do this once. How much does it take? So if I do like 1, no, 2, 3. So 3, I should get 6. I got 4. So I got 1 extra. Now if I can I smelt this dust into the actual ingot? So this is, for every 3 ores I get 1 extra ingot is what I'm guessing. Okay, so that's a little bit better. But it's not the best still. This isn't the best we can do. So how can we do better is the question. let me do some research and I will get back to you guys. So before we go mining, I think it's time we actually check off another thing that we can check off real quick is the steam mining drill. The steam mining drill has a pretty simple recipe. The most common difficult part of this is the drill head. And that requires copper gears, which are made using bolts, copper rings, and copper plates, along with these along with the curved plates, the copper rods, more bolts. And all of that can be made right here in this just by throwing copper ingots in here and using all of this way. So what I'm going to do is I've already got all of the parts here. I'm going to go ahead and craft this up using the recipe because I'm not going to be smart. I'm just going to go ahead and let it do it for me. And then I can go ahead and craft that, and now I have a steam mining drill. Oh yeah, look at that. So this allows you to mine in a 3x3 with a 3x3 just using silk touch. But I've actually been mining lignite coal, which I don't know, silk touch disabled, silk touch enabled. Okay, so I'm gonna come over here. It's nighttime, but I need a bucket. I have to craft. Do I have more than one bucket, or do I only have one bucket? I only have one bucket. That's gonna be okay, because I have a method. It'll be okay. I'm gonna grab some water, and I'm gonna make an infinite water source a little bit closer to our house, so that we can always have water on hand for our steam mining drill. But I know that there's water just down here, and I'm gonna grab some of this. I'm gonna go ahead and dump some of it in my backpack. I'm gonna, of course, fill my backpack up with this because this will allow me to have a reserve in case my drill ever runs out while I am away. So that is my idea for right now. Now I can also quickly just go ahead and actually fill this right here, can't I? So how's this looking? I got water 100, so now all I gotta do is, I don't know how to do this. Oh, just like that. Oh, perfect. So, hey, get. Oh wait, there we go. So I now have a steer. I heard a. Oh, that's the blindest one. I don't like the blindest one. So this allows me to actually mine ores now. So let's go ahead, go over to our mining hole, and I'm running the wrong way. Home is this way. Ow. Let's go ahead over to our mining hole quick and actually see if this. Oh, there's two guys. You guys are gonna be mean, right? You're not gonna be mean. They're not gonna be mean to a berry, are you? Are you? Are you? Please don't. Let's not say we did. Please don't. All right. So let's head down here. I'm sure there's ores in here, but I know this allows us to mine in a 3x3. You can see the outline as a 3x3. So let's see if we can find some ores down here. All right, perfect, copper. Let's chest. Yep, and it'll actually just mine the blocks now. So now if I were to disable silk touch, I would get that cobblestone instead. Very, very interesting. So if I have copper ore, I wonder if that will allow me to, if that changes the output at all for the hammering thingy, the forge. I'm very intrigued to see if that changes the output of how much ore we get. So I also realized what the thing that we need for the ore hemi-quadrupling and how to actually get that. So this gives me 5 per compared to if I were to break this, I were to only get. So that'd be 4. So that guarantees the 5 every time then. That's very interesting. Now I'm curious to see if I were to break like iron ore with that, how that would go. But yes, like I was just saying. Okay, let's water bucket and coke. Nice. Lignite coal brown. It needs a stack of it. I already have 17 from what I have, and that will give me 8 blocks of lignite coal. That'll complete that quest. But we need our first bronze, and bronze can be made, I'm assuming, by bronze dust. How do we get bronze dust? A tin dust and 3 copper dust. I actually have tin already. I've been mining it up along with everything else. Raw tin, here we go. So if I were to come over here now and throw that in here along with this, I'd get 12 tin dust. And now if I were to take this tin dust and steal some of our copper, can we actually just go ahead and turn all of this? There we go. There we go. Living like Larry. All right, put that there and this here. That'll give us 27. How much more do we need? So that is normal just tin dust. So why don't I go ahead and smelt that? Hopefully that'll allow me to, if I just put one piece in here, it'll give me one. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do that because I need what, 9 in total to compare to the tin dust, and then hopefully that will get us enough that I can get the 32 needed for the quest. And that is 36. Perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead and smelt this up between the 3. So that's 12 there, 12 there, give me that copper, and 12 there, give me that cold. I don't need this cold. I was just smelting it to make sure I understood how things worked. Now that will go ahead and give us the advancement we need for your first bronze, which will give us a modern industrial common loot bag. Speaking of loot bags even, I remember that I had a few in here. I have an artifact loot bag, 3 magic common loot bags, and an agriculture loot bag. So let's work our way up to the artifact loot bag. And that one gives acorn fertilizer. That's kind of boring, but thank you. We got living wood logs, mystical brown flour, and mana steel ingots. Mana steel is going to be really helpful. As for the artifact loot bag, please be some good. A glare staff places floating lights. No way. What does that mean? Oh, that's so nice. Now, how do I get rid of that? Oh, just break it. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's actually awesome. So if I place one like right here, and that light right there, that's a glare light. You can barely see it, but it will give off light all the time. That's actually awesome. I love that. So I'm going to be lighting up this whole area with glare lights now, just so you all know that will be happening. But I'll do that away from camera because that's not going to be very important. Let's see how we got here. We got 7 here, 8 here. Hello? Oh, a little bit of super lag. That's okay. Sorry, I have to set up my chair here. There we go. 24, 25, 26, 27. Did I already get the quest? I did not. So I can actually get a bronze mixture. This will help you mix dusts for a cheaper price. That's very... How do I make that? So that's going to be a bronze machine casting, fluid pipes, any glass it looks like. Yeah, any glass, copper gear, and copper rotors. I don't actually know how to make those, so that was going to be a copper blade and copper bolts. Copper blade is 2 curved plates and copper rod. That we could look into that later. That's definitely something that we could take a gander at. All right, so that is now that quest complete. And that'll give me another modern industrialization loot bag. And we can now get a monkey wrench, which is a bunch of bronze plates, which I have bronze, so I can get bronze plates, not a problem. So let's get, I think it was 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Now if I come over here, craft this up just like that. And there we go. We have our wrench. That's a whole video of crafting. It's amazing. And fluid transport is fluid pipes, which can be made using curved things, the copper rotors, which I just mentioned, blades, curved plates, copper rod, and the rings. We already know how to make all of that. We don't know, however, is why we need them. Oh, because it's probably all of this stuff requires that. So this is officially going into the Steam age. So I'm going to go ahead and craft up the stuff that we need through here. I'll show you what recipes matter. We're looking at the bronze macerator, number 1, because this will turn 3 crushed dusts / raw ores into 4.5 dusts. So that is an extra dust and an extra dust and a half, which will turn into an. I don't understand how you get half a dust, but we'll figure that out later. So if I say I have 6 dusts, I'll then have 8 dusts or 9 dusts in total. So that is what we're going to be going for. That is the best that I can do, that I know I can do. So we're gonna worry about that as number one, and that is gonna be made using 2 diamonds, which I have, a bunch of copper gear, bronze machine casing, which is just bronze gear and bronze plates, and then we're actually gonna go ahead and grab the rest of that. But that will mean that we're going to need a bunch of other stuff. What is this? Click to view recipes. You're gonna need to use gunpowder 2 times out on this machine to speed up to 2,400 ticks. Whoa. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and get a bunch. We're back in the. Uh oh. There we go. Fixed it. Fixed it. Thank you to Sheep Crusader for fixing that for me. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and fix and look into all this stuff, and we'll see what we can do for that. What's up?
I will trade you a crystal heart that increases your health for those night vision goggles.
What's in it for me? You said
The
what is the crystal? Can I see the? Let me see the crystal heart real quick.
Yeah, the crystal heart increases the wearer's maximum health.
By how much?
Let me see. So I have. Let me eat up. So I have. Yeah, so that's. I think it's by 5. Let's find out. So it gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it gives you 5 hearts. And all I ask for is the night vision goggles.
Well, you're lucky because I did just get a glare staff and I can place lights wherever I want. So I'm in.
Okay.
Health. Health. Health.
Night vision.
Health. How do I? How does health? Health. 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 Oh, health. Aha.
You need food. There you go. Yeah. So I actually
You look
need night
ridiculous.
vision for something. Oh, I look great. Shut up.
I just have a heart. Oh, I like that there's just a hammer sticking out of my side. But I also got a Bat Traveler backpack while I was down there, so who's the real winner here? It's me. It's the answer.
You got what?
A Bat Traveler's backpack. So I can add that to collection. Look at, I have the whole collection going here.
Oh, let's see it. Wow.
So what I want to do now is I want to take the deep slate iron and I want to put them in here. Where's my hammer? I need hammer. 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 Where's the hammer? Hammer. Hammer. Opa. Opa. Bah. Oh. Oh.
Do you need a new hammer?
I need a new hammer.
Okay.
I make the hammer.
Come to my island real quick.
Wait, I think I can.
My old hammer.
Oh, okay. Okay, I can do that. So I just got back from an awesome mining trip, which means, oh no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I want to smelt the iron dust, because the iron dust. So what I've learned though is I've got quite a bit of ores and other stuff, but what I've learned is that if you take like deep slate gold, let me make up another hammer quick so I can show you guys what the hell I'm talking about here. But if you actually make, crap, I need, okay, yeah. So if I make like, okay, that's 2. That's not enough for a hammer. Let's just split this up between like a couple furnaces here. But if you make, hello furnaces. Furnaces, please furnace. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right, so we need these to make a large plate, right? And if you were to make the hammer, this hammer right here, the iron hammer, you need 5 iron plates, right? But if you put that hammer into this, you get more output. So if I were to put this deep slate gold, I'll use this hammer as an example. It's not going to actually work. But say I were to put this hammer here, which the right hammer, this hammer here, then instead of getting the 10 deep slate gold ore, I'd get like a crap ton more. It's like fortune, essentially. And then you could take that fortune and fortune it again with the hammer to get what, like, crap ton more. So like, I'll show you with this 10 here once I get the hammer going. All right, so like I said, if you craft up this hammer here, all right, this iron hammer, anything that you put in here with this iron hammer, the output gets increased. So from deep slate gold ore, the reason why you want gold ore to begin with, so you can do this twice, so you can make the raw gold. So I have 10 deep slate gold ore, and that'll give me 3 raw gold. Whereas if I were to just normally mine it without doing that, so we'll unsilk touch it. We have 3 right now, ready? You're only going to get 1. Just 1. So that's why you want to actually use this, because then you get the maximum amount. I didn't have the hammer in that time. That's unfortunate. But then, if you have the maximum amount, so that would have been 3 technically, then you can then use gold dust. So I can get 4 without the hammer, or if I do that again, put the raw gold in here. Hello? Do I need the... Okay. Gold dust. Then you can get 4 raw gold for each. So I went from, I don't know how many, to 24. That's 26 from just 10 ores, which is actually insane. 26 from just 10 ores. That's 10 and a half, doubling. That we're manually right now doing what this stuff is going to allow us to do with our macerator. Because if you remember, it's going to allow us to just use gunpowder to speed it up, but it grinds 3 crushed into 4.5, so that's 1.5 more extra, which if you do the 1.5 conversion, that's what we just did right there. But yeah, so I think that I've done quite a lot in today's video, and I think I'm going to leave it all there. That's a stack and 60 iron right there, just so you guys know. We are going to have iron for the next 4 hours. I'm so excited. The amount of iron I go through is absolutely insane. No, I ruined it. I'll fix it. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. In the next video, we will properly get into it. Like we'll get properly into the Steam Age, get our ore processing up and running. But we've done quite a bit of exploring, hanging out with Hyper, getting resources, and all of that. But if you guys enjoyed, please do leave a like and a comment down below. Share if you really like it, and subscribe if you are new around here. Thank you all so much for watching, and I shall see you guys in the next video. Good.